Alright, this is my third HeroScape map, second map request. This one is from DonnieDude877. He wanted a 4-player map with a lava pit and a castle surrounding said pit. He also wanted rivers on both sides of the castle. They don't really look like rivers, but I'll explain how it works. So from that, I built this and wrote a small story for it, basically background. This outpost once stood with glory on this isle, watching over this river pass until it was struck by chaos in the form of a meteor strike. All who were inside at the time perished in the destruction. Now, however, differing armies have come to salvage what's left of the outpost, and maybe even obtain some of the legendary metals found in space rocks. The rivers on both sides, I've decided to come up with the idea that they are actually part of one larger river that extends past this battlefield. They simply separate at this small island that this castle is on top of and form a method of crossing the river. Everywhere else in the river is too deep or moves too fast. Whatever reason, it can't be crossed very easily. This is the only place where you can cross it quickly and safely. But it was destroyed, and now armies have come to salvage it, as I just said. So, each of the 4 players gets a 24 hex spot to start in. One army here, one army here, one army here, and one here. Let's see what else we can put. You can see all these glyphs in there too. They're face down because you're not supposed to know what they are until you land on them. More about that later. Now, it'll explain the rivers. You can see the water is separated by sand tiles. These are sandbars. A sandbar is a bit of land that shows up usually at low tide in water and then disappears at high tide. It's kind of like a natural drawbridge almost. So the way it works in special rules for this, on odd numbered rounds, you treat the sand tiles like normal water tiles. You just can't cross them like you would with grass. However, on even numbered rounds, then you can cross them like they were grass tiles. Basically, odd numbered rounds, it's high tide, so the sandbars aren't there. Even number rounds, low tide, so you can cross. The sandbars are there. Let's go ahead and go to the glyphs. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 glyphs. One of them is Brandar, in this case representing those legendary metals found in asteroids from space rocks. Because they're legendary, they can be used to make powerful weapons or shields or anything else. So obviously they would help in the wars that go on here. So 4 armies have come to try and get those metals. However, you can't really tell where the metals are, so you have to search around for any possible areas where they could be. Over here we have Ivor, range +4. So that's not going to be it. Although it's kind of ironic that it was there. I shuffled these randomly, since that would make a good sniper spot, hidey hole. Over here we have Ranvig, wind, so nothing can fly, if someone stands on it. We have Erland, summoning, and that's really deadly since you could just summon an enemy character right next to you onto the lava pit, killing him. Over here we have Might Soul, massive curse. That can cause problems. Then we have Gerda, defenseless. And since that's all the, wait, no. You have Astrid in the pit. That actually makes 8 glyphs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 7. So over here, there's Brandar. So, once a figure has stepped on Brandar, that figure now holds legendary medals. The Brander will stay under that figure's base until they either die or drop it. So now you have to get them out of there. For this army, once one of their figures grabs it, they have to get that figure here to escape the battle zone, the battlefield, with the medals. For this army, they have to get them there. Same thing for the other side. This army has to get their figure here. This army has to get their figure there. So now you know the rules. Let's go into some of the semantics about the battlefield, about this map. See here, there's ruins and some nice battlements to snipe people from up there into there. Over here you have a hole in the wall and a battlement there for firing on this army. You also have no door here, so it's easy to get in. You also may notice the falling walls. I mean, it's inevitable if you get struck by an asteroid, you're going to lose some stuff, like walls. And I think that's about it. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, comment on it if you want. I hope everyone likes it, especially you, Donnie Dude. You got really good maps. Speaking of which, shout out to Donnie Dude 877. Sure, this is his map request, but I also want to specify that he has some really good maps. And he's only got a few subscribers, and he's kind of ticked off about it. Just check out his maps. I'm pretty sure you guys will like them. Alright, that's all for today. Later.